Today you received a message from Raziel, the guardian angel of wisdom and originality, known for being a master of enigmas. Through his connection with the higher consciousness, Raziel has sent this communication to you. Now, you have access to the deepest truths and reflections of the cosmos. Stay attentive and then share with us which thought resonated most with you. If possible, observe until the end, as these are words of profound wisdom from the celestial planes. By listening to and applying these words, even partially, you will see extraordinary results in your life. Type 2020 to manifest even more blessings in your life. If you haven't already, subscribe to this channel and activate the bell to receive daily blessings. Remember, when something positive is denied to you, it is because you are being directed towards something greater. Recognize that you cannot control everything and everyone, but you can master yourself, which is even more valuable. Just because circumstances could have been different does not mean they would have been better. As you write the pages of your journey, do not let anyone hold your pen. Some of the most sublime moments of your life are still to come. Keep to yourself what brings you happiness. True magic lies in the effort you have been avoiding. Sometimes, when you feel in an abyss, you may think you have been buried, but in reality, you have been planted. Once you realize your true value, you will be surprised by what you used to accept as the pinnacle. The best thing you can do is avoid telling others what happens in your life. Before speaking, listen. Before reacting, reflect. Before spending, earn. Before giving up, try again. Many people may not sympathize with you, especially if they see you as a competitor. Always listen to your intuition, as it contains knowledge that will surprise you. Manage your life with your mind, without being influenced by your emotions. Every wrong decision you make is more impulsive than rational. You can't force people to love you. No one will offer love simply because you want them to. True love flows naturally in both directions. Don't waste your time on useless things. Invest your money in things that can truly be bought. Life, on the other hand, cannot be bought with money. Always be grateful, as circumstances can always get worse. Celebrate the good things in the present and live as if each dawn is a gift. Engage in activities that bring you joy, and abundance will naturally follow. Pursuing momentary pleasures and superficial connections limited to the physical won't bring lasting satisfaction. Recognize your worth and don't let others' devaluation diminish you, as this will make you forgettable to those who don't recognize your true potential. If something can be fixed, why waste energy lamenting? And if it can't be fixed, why spend energy lamenting? The path forward will become clear. You're probably following a path laid out by others. Life is more fulfilling when lived discreetly. Sometimes, silence is the best response. Don't sacrifice your integrity to please everyone. Reflect on your own needs before committing. Each person shows three distinct faces: the one we display publicly, the one we share with loved ones, and the one we reserve exclusively for ourselves. Maintaining a healthy level of caution with others is wise. After all, true intentions are rarely transparent, even when stated. You are not foolish, you are insightful. Life isn't about receiving good cards, but about skillfully dealing with adversity. Not everything revolves around you in this vast world. Focus on solving your own problems, not those of others. Don't ignore obvious warning signs. These challenges are growth opportunities that shouldn't be overlooked. Those who can laugh at themselves will always find reasons to smile. Making decisions is like brewing coffee. It requires a moment of reflection to achieve the best result. Evaluate your days not by what you harvest, but by the seeds you plant. Every failure brings the knowledge needed to achieve success. Be wary of those who show affection, as their intentions may not always be sincere. Often, they are self-serving. Learn to appreciate your own company and recognize your uniqueness. True loss falls upon those who fail to develop themselves. Persistent late-night habits can lead to devastating consequences. Many people remain stagnant due to specific reasons, like anchors keeping them trapped. A boat anchored in the harbor is safe, but it wasn't made to stay there indefinitely. People are skilled at hiding secrets, even from themselves. Wasting time justifying your actions to those living lives you don't aspire to is pointless. Preserve your privacy and avoid foolish people, as madness is contagious. Everyone who crosses your path is a teacher. Some offer valuable lessons on love and support, while others teach you which pitfalls to avoid. Not everyone cheers for your success. Some may even conspire against you. If all the pain caused by others disappeared, you would lose the strength gained from overcoming these challenges. Don't fear the darkness, as it indicates that light is near. If you seek prosperity, consider both saving and earning. Don't worry about others' opinions. Those who matter will share in your joy. We face our battles alone, and trying to please everyone often leads to general dissatisfaction. Be authentic, as everyone already has their own concerns. It's possible to make no mistakes and still suffer losses, which does not indicate weakness but the reality of life. Keep your thoughts and knowledge to yourself. Guard your secrets well, for a friend today might be an adversary tomorrow. A busy individual is rarely disturbed by idle friends, just as flies are not attracted to boiling pots. Avoid sinking into remorse, as no one is flawless. Don't tirelessly chase happiness. Stay positive and you will experience joy. Stop seeking everyone's approval. Your insights are valuable, so why accept criticism? Everyone faces setbacks, and it is through resilience that we learn to overcome them. You are not merely a product of circumstances, but of the decisions you make. Focus on yourself. People come and go in our lives. No level of success compensates for failures in the most intimate relationships. Disliking a chapter doesn't necessarily mean hating the entire book. Expressing gratitude often leads to finding more reasons to be grateful. Sometimes, painful experiences provide us with a new perspective. Those who care the least often hold more power in a relationship. The truth is, we have all the time in the world. The educational process may be challenging, but its fruits are sweet. Loneliness isn't the absence of people, but the lack of connection. Seek genuine interactions, not just company. Choose silence when necessary, and let your words hold more value than the silence itself. Not every thought that captures your attention deserves your dedication. Avoid revealing everything to others. Many don't care, and some wish you'd reveal more than you should. If something makes you uncomfortable, seek change. If it's beyond your control, learn to live with it, accept it, and make changes within yourself, as that's what you can influence. Everyone is on their own journey, so focus on your progress. Often, it goes unnoticed due to constantly high expectations. Within each of us is a battle between two wolves. The one that prevails is the one you feed. Loneliness is the price paid when embarking on the self-development process. Face judgment head-on, for regardless of the outcome, we'll always be judged. Don't live to impress others, but to be an inspiration to yourself. Comparison is a thief. Don't be so kind as to forget your shrewdness, and never be so clever as to forget kindness. If you don't control your thoughts, someone else will. Luck is the meeting of preparation and opportunity. Spending time lamenting and complaining will bear no fruit. Life's challenges aren't obstacles to paralyze you, but to help you understand who you are. Never sacrifice your progress for friendships, as not everyone would do the same for you. Don't compare your journey to others. You don't know the path they've traveled. Words may be forgotten, actions may be forgotten, but the impact they have on people will remain. People show more sincerity before elections, during wars, or after hunts. The more you value yourself, the less dependent you become on others. Seek what you've never had, achieve what you've never tried. Distance yourself from those who leave you alone. It's better to be alone than in bad company. Write your moments of sadness in the sand and engrave your moments of joy in stone. If you're receiving divine messenger lessons, type 444. Practice kindness, but don't let others take advantage of you. The world isn't impressed by your potential, but by your actions. You can't control your first thought, but you can control the second. Those who find a purpose can endure almost anything. Never underestimate the power of the absurd. You know what needs to be done. Don't hesitate, start now. Knowing that a tomato is a fruit is knowledge. Wisdom is not putting it in a fruit salad. Circumstances shape the individual. Sometimes, not getting what you want is a gift. It's better to be hated for who you are than loved for a false representation of yourself. People tend to talk too much when they're happy. Be careful that the dead don't receive more flowers than the living, for regret outweighs gratitude. A goal is a dream with a deadline. Surviving difficult days strengthens the soul. Worry is an inhumane tyrant. It consumes everything and offers nothing. Let go, for carrying the weight of the past hinders your progress. Great achievements can be reached with modest resources. Remember, guilt doesn't change the past and anxiety doesn't shape the future. You are a wonderful person in God's eyes, and it doesn't matter what others think of you. Only God truly knows your heart. You are precious in the eyes of our Heavenly Father, and He looks upon you with great love. You needed to hear this, didn't you? I know. God communicated to me to deliver this message to you today. And He also asks me to tell you not to be discouraged, for He is with you. Nobody understands your journey like you do. Denial is vital for self-development. The mind gives up much faster than the body. Don't postpone for tomorrow what you can do today. Not everyone will recognize your worth. Trying to please everyone will ruin your life. Mistakes show that you're trying. Make peace with the past to not spoil the present. The world favors those who are good. A calm sea doesn't make a skilled sailor. Don't put all your happiness in one person. Life shouldn't overly depend on anyone. Avoid flattery and don't be afraid to progress slowly. Experience is not just what happens, but what you do with what happens. If you feel unhappy, something is wrong. Take a moment for yourself. Live your life with enthusiasm. Actions speak louder than words. An individual is shaped by their thoughts. Therein lies greatness. Someone else's opinion of you doesn't define who you are. Sometimes, a hypocrite is undergoing a transformation. Don't regret the past. Holding on to resentment only harms you. Thinking can be a challenge, so the common habit of rushing to judge is harmful. You are not defined by what happens to you, but by the choices you make. Instead of envying the virtues of others, seek inspiration to cultivate them within yourself. Don't pursue relationships. Dedicate yourself to personal growth and fostering kindness. Becoming mentally fragile is a consequence of an overly comfortable life. We face 4 challenges: excessive thoughts, trust, sharing, and love. Love requires listening more than speaking, as wisdom often arises from silence. Faced with adversity, turn them into opportunities. The world seems monotonous to the disinterested. Great achievements were never reached without risks. Tough times are temporary, but resilient people persist. Sometimes, we say goodbye to someone without realizing it, so it's important to value each encounter. Learn to appreciate the true value of the present moment, which will become a precious memory in the future. Resentment is like taking poison and expecting the other person to die. At some point in life, everyone faces a crossroads that demands leaving the past behind and embracing the new. Clinging to the past after its departure is a melancholic attitude. Fiction is a way to convey truth using the same level of thought that originated it. A business partnership is more advantageous than a friendship-based business. When we share our time with someone, we're giving away an irreplaceable part of our lives. Expecting others to see you as you see yourself is unrealistic. Attract what you reflect. Interact with elderly people. Their experiences and wisdom are invaluable. A private life and a restricted social circle provide tranquility. Keep your head held high and face the world head-on. Don't hesitate to treat others the way they treat you. When handed a blank sheet of paper, use the back to write. This message serves as a gift from your guardian angel, encouraging you to reflect on how to achieve happiness. If you've made it this far in this video, it's because you enjoyed the content. If you did, share it with more people, as this knowledge is valuable for life.